everybody, and welcome back to the K-Math channel. This is K Kriyiques. As you can tell by the title of today's video, we are doing a review on The Wife season 3 up to episode 24, which just came out earlier today. So I decided to film, and I'm actually quite glad that I waited until these episodes came out before filming, because if I filmed this video last week, I was gonna be ranting the whole entire time. But while we're doing that, I will be having some dinner. I'm just gonna be having some pizza, but I won't be eating as much. So if you are sensitive to like eating, like somebody eating, chewing noises and stuff like that, I would advise that maybe you can watch the video, and maybe I'll just put like a warning like 5 seconds before so that you can skip over it. But I doubt I'll be eating that much. But without any further ado, let us get into the video. I literally had the title of this video ready since the new episodes had come out. I was like, this is the worst season of The Wife. I am disappointed. I was ready to bash the show. I was ready to bash it, and I'm still gonna bash it, because the episodes up until episode 21 were a 2-pack of booty. Like, they were not giving what they were supposed to give. And honestly, this week's episodes actually helped salvage this review, because I was about to go in, which I am about to do. So last time we had spoken was when Mandisa had unalived herself, and we quickly moved on from that. Like, after Mandisa unalived herself, we literally didn't even attend her funeral. Like, nothing happened. Like, we just skimmed over it. Like, okay, she like popped herself, and then nothing came of it afterwards. No grieving, nobody spoke about anything. But trigger warning, please skip ahead at least a minute into this video at this point in time, because the episodes picked up. The first scene, Mqhele, R words, Hlomu. I don't even know why I'm doing this review, because now I'm actually reminded of what happened. Like, it just came into my mind. So it was after the passing, and obviously Mqhele is sitting there. He's worried about how he's gonna lead this family, because he's been placed in charge. He's the eldest brother. Even Ngcobo now has passed on, so he's the eldest after them, so he's the one in charge. He's supposed to look after everybody, and also just make sure that everybody is playing a role in keeping the family together. Things are falling apart. This side, Singala, they want to X them. This side, there's no money coming in. They're no longer doing heist. So he has to sort of figure out, how am I gonna lead the Zulu family forward? And when Hlomu tries to comfort him, and I feel like even this issue was so glossed over that it wasn't even discussed in an educational manner. I feel like this would have been the perfect time to be able to educate other women out there, and even men, like the whole of society, that your spouse can still R-word you. Like, your spouse can SA you, whether you're a man or woman. Like, it doesn't matter. Just because you're married doesn't mean they can't do that to you, or that you owe them SEX or whatever. Like, sorry, I'm not saying the words, because like I don't wanna like deal with YouTube and everything. But honestly, let me tell you something. I was so traumatized. Like that scene just came out of nowhere, and then we never ever got any sort of like explanation, or like got Hlomu dealing with what happened. It just sort of happened, and then we glossed over it. There's this whole diamond scheme, child. This whole diamond scheme. the Zulu brothers run into this con artist who tries to involve them in this diamond scheme where they sell fake diamonds using real diamonds. And it's this whole thing, like, okay, they did it a couple of times. Mqhele got greedy and then he wanted to do it on a regular basis and they almost got caught. Blah, blah, blah. Like, Qhawe and Sambulo had cringy sex scenes in between that. And I was actually angry at these episodes because this season is about Qhawe and Naledi. And we only saw Qhawe and Naledi for 15 seconds. Like, those 3 episodes, they only showed up once in those 3 episodes. Like, we got more of Mqhele and Hlomu and Qhawe and Sambulo and this diamond scheme in these past 6 episodes than we did Qhawe and Naledi. Like, Qhawe and Naledi showed up more in season 2 than in their own season. Then they are getting, like, Qhawe decides to whisk her away to Zanzibar on a private jet. Then Usiswake, like her sister, decides to plant cameras inside the jet, and while they are doing the deed, they're being recorded, and all of a sudden the sex tape is out there. So obviously, because Naledi is from royalty, it is a disgrace that she's having sex with her fiance. But I mean, they engaged, so I mean, like, Qhawe is the one who's blamed, and Naledi wants nothing to do with him. She goes back home, and now we get to the point where she's trying to fix her reputation, and her father is also trying to help her, and she actually starts a bursary scheme to do Naledi, I think. We're still busy with the diamond scheme. And I remember I tweeted, I'm gonna put the tweet up here, like, if I see the diamond scam one more time, Showmax, you catching these hands. But in the beginning of season 3, Mqhele did buy Hlomu a restaurant, so now she's in the process of actually planning and launching her new restaurant, which is Crumbs by Hlomu. So that is the build-up of what's been going on. And obviously Hlomu's parents do not like Mqhele at all, so they decide that they're not gonna come to the launch. But in the end, Mqhele does convince them to come, and that is what happened in this week's episode, which is what I want to talk about, because all that other mess was so unnecessary. So episode 21 ends off with Qhawe buying Naledi a house, moving all her stuff in, and when he surprises her with it, Naledi faints, and that's how episode 21 ends. So that's where we pick up. When she wakes up, she's just so terrified, she's so scared, she's running away from Qhawe. Like, this is not normal, and I do not want to be a part of this. You didn't even discuss this with me first, so you know what, let me leave. And she actually decides to leave. The next day, Qhawe plans a romantic dinner with the both of them. Naledi doesn't show up, so obviously he goes in search of her, and she actually reveals that I was in an abusive relationship where this man controlled what I wore, who I talked to, where I went, and if I didn't abide by his rules, he would hit me, and I never ever want to find myself back in that place again. Qhawe, you are not going to control me, which I thought was such a vulnerable moment that I was actually happy happened, because now it's gonna allow Naledi to be able to fully trust and know that this man that I'm in a relationship with, I should trust my instinct, I should trust my gut. He's shown nothing other than being a good man to me, so there's no reason for me to worry. Like, I must allow him to prove himself to me instead of me assuming that he's gonna abuse me in the future when he hasn't shown himself to be an abusive partner as of yet, you know. But then they made up, and she was able to express that and be vulnerable, which I appreciated, that they were now open and honest with each other. And he was also able to see his faults and see where she was coming from, and he apologized. It was like, we were raised by our brothers, and they taught us that when we want something, we go after it. But that doesn't take into consideration how you feel and your past and your actual experiences. So I am sorry for that. which I truly did love and appreciated. That was the best scene out of all these 3 episodes for me. Some people might say it's the shower scene, but I'm just like, the shower scene was too short and it wasn't as like graphic as Qhawe and Sambulo's scenes. So did it really do it for me? I think not. And then now they have kissed and made up. It is the night of Hlomu's launch, and like I did say, Mqhele did manage to get her parents to come and convince them to come. Everything is going well. Khonabo lazy makoti, khonabo mamkhize. Literally everybody was there. Hlomu goes to the bathroom and she's cornered by this woman. Too good. I'm there. You bust down. Even though you don't have an S, you are flat, you are just straight back. There is this woman who actually approaches Hlomu at the launch. This woman is Unokzola, Mqhele's ex and baby mama. Yes, you heard right, baby mama. Tanya is not Mqhele's firstborn, allegedly. As of now, it's still allegedly. So she corners Hlomu in the bathroom. She wants Mqhele back. She wants the ring. She wants the money. She wants the status. She wants to be Mqhele's first wife. That's what she wants, because she feels like she's given him an heir. So Ugel is on a mission to get Mqhele back. Obviously Hlomu is not having it. Like, this is my man. I built this family up. I'm the one who made them to become what they are right now, and you are not gonna be taking that from me, baby. It's not going anywhere. He's mine. You lost him, you had your chance and you blew it, so why are you coming at me? Hlomu leaves the bathroom. This girl follows her. Ambambe ati. Let me just play the scene and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna finish off this discussion. I mean, like, this scene was absolutely like just a different aspect of it that I picked up. Ngala, everyone is worried that Hlomu is lost because nobody can find her, because this girl locked her in the bathroom. So the fact that everybody is so worried and looking out for her means that she means so much to this family, and everybody really cares about her and everybody is worried about her. Then Ugel abambu Hlomu, right? And then Bashayan. Everybody is rushing. Other people are pulling out their cameras. Other people are rushing to separate them. Hlomu said, I'm gonna snatch your wig. You're gonna look like your father right now. She's pegane men to men. Oh my gosh. And you can literally see Qhawe pulling Naledi like, asizingeni, baby. Like, this drama, we're not a part of it. And I love that he also bought them their house on their own on the side, just for them to get away from all this drama, the schemes, the scams, and everything that's going on. Meanwhile, Ukhosi is livid that Naledi and Qhawe have moved in together. He decides that he's gonna take out Qhawe. Definitely, he's mad that Qhawe and Naledi have moved in together, and he's like, that Zulu boy needs to go immediately, expeditiously. He needs to go as in now. So he decides to cut the brake from his car and the brake fluid leaks. But at a turn of events, Naledi decides, this my man, he looking fine, I want him to be rubbing up all on me. Girl, I'm going home with my man. So the plan was that Qhawe was gonna ride home alone, and Teddy and Naledi were gonna ride together and go back to the hotel room. But that didn't go as planned, and Naledi was in the car and it crashed. Mqhele was there and he saw, but he ran away, obviously because he can't be implicated in the crime. And obviously Mqhele confronts the lady. She lies and says it's not your child, but they are gonna take a paternity test. Hlomu is livid. Hlomu is still lying to her parents about her being abused in her relationship with Mqhele, and yeah, and everything is just a mess. But I love that Qhawe and Naledi's story is progressing forward, and we are getting more characters, more storylines, and different things that are going on. And yeah, I can't wait to see what next year's episodes, or rather next week's episodes, have in store for us. I'm actually excited that now we're getting to the crux of Qhawe and Naledi. Like, we are getting into the nitty-gritty of their relationship. Like, it's no longer just a thing of like, I wanna, like, after they survive this, I feel like it's gonna bring them closer together rather than pull them apart. And I hope like Khosi and Teddy get caught like soon. Like, I'm tired of this storyline. Like, that's another storyline. It's like, King, decide, do you want Qhawe to marry Naledi, or do you want Qhawe to leave Naledi alone? Like, decide now and then leave us alone after that. Period. Yeah guys, and that was The Wife season 3 up until episode 24. Please do like, comment and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you're notified every single time I post a new video, and also stay tuned for more Kriyiques episodes. Happy New Year, and I hope you guys have a prosperous 2023 and that it brings nothing but joy, love, peace, happiness, money, success, everything that your heart desires. And yeah guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.